last night we were at our meeting, we were talking about the physical side of alcoholism versus the mental side of alcoholism. So, one gentleman was saying that he's actually, done his time at his sober living facility. He's actually getting ready to go home, and, he's preparing himself mentally to deal with some of the things that, may come up his way that would make him want to drink. And so they were talking, there was actually quite a few speakers last night that just had some really fantastic stuff. And I've been taking notes during meetings just because some of the things that they say really resonate the next day. Like, they are just like some pretty awesome stuff. One of the things, of course, that I heard was that, the desire to drink or, your alcoholism is a outward expression of an inner manifestation. Meaning, like, there's something internally going on inside of you that you're outward expressing. Like, so, it could be like you're feeling anxiety or fear. Well, why are you feeling anxiety? It's because something I'm overthinking about may happen that may cause fear. And now fear is making me think that this is really going to happen. And so then with that fear comes the reluctance to want to go. I don't want to go anymore because I know that something really bad's going to happen. And, 99 times it never really does. It's the overthinking. It's the overthinking of, this is going to happen. I know it's going to happen. This really bad thing's going to happen. And it never really ends up happening that way. So the overthinking is a huge part in my life because I overthink everything. Like, my brain does not stop. Like, it just keeps going and going. And so that was a really cool thing that I heard. Another thing, of course, is that feelings are not facts. They're not facts. If you tell me something that makes me feel self-conscious or nervous or really creates like self-doubt within myself, that's not a fact. I don't have self-doubt in myself. I know that I can do this. Just because you don't believe in me, that's your opinion to do so. And that was another thing that just really kind of struck a chord. Like, feelings are not facts. They don't have to be. So why are we making them? Why are we creating, all this brain space to something that's not even true? It's just taking up brain space in my mind where I could really fill that with something else. I can fill that with whatever it is that I want to, but I'm not going to dedicate it to thinking about what you think of me, So it was a really good meeting last night. I took a bunch of notes. I've been trying to, without meeting, when I go to meetings to, not have my cell phone out. But, I usually will like hide it under the table and just take notes. And I actually saw somebody else doing the same thing last night because a lot of the things that they were talking about were like, I feel like they were talking about me. Like, they were like, you do this and I do that. And I'm like, holy crap, everybody else thinks the same way, So later today when I go through my notes, I may even just like post it online just so that way other people can see it and see what it is that they were talking about. Because, when you want to start drinking, it's because that you're just allowing you're playing with your thoughts, you're playing with your mind, and you shouldn't have to. Alcoholism isn't a disease of the body, it's a disease of the mind. And how do we stop that mind? We have to find something else that we can, offset the addict thinking versus the sober thinking. So, like I said, later today I don't know if I'll just post like a screenshot and just put it online, or if I'll just like put some quotes and stuff in there that I thought were really good. But today is day 3. Today's much better than yesterday. Yesterday was just super groggy. I'm working on half gears all day, just making my day without, falling apart at the pieces. So I'm in a much better mood today. Woke up in a good mood. The insomnia is kind of an issue. Haven't really been sleeping well, but I think tonight I'll just take a melatonin just so that way I can sleep like a baby and kind of get over this. But I guess that's what happens after you drink for 4 days in a row. You don't get good sleep when you're drunk. So I'm excited for today. We've got another big holiday coming up, so just kind of getting prepared for that and getting all the stuff that I need to get that together. And so just kind of filling my brain with other things rather than how am I going to get my next alcohol. Okay, now I need to get this ready and I need to prepare for this and I need to get that going. And so got to get back on my to-do list, and I hope everybody else has a very good day.